Pipe Dream Books presents The Legend of Kalaj. Written by Bruce E. Arrington. Copyright 2024. Part 1. I am old and tired of my life. These cold wisps of wind blowing my gray hair around remind me of how a tangled mess it has become. Not that I bother anymore. When my husband Junera was alive, I did care. And even more recently, when my Skaluni was here, but not anymore. I sit apart from the others of my clan, the young, the old, those so-called warriors, the women and those who don't fit into any category. I am ashamed of them all. My grief, and more significantly, my anger, makes me want to never associate with those who squat a stone's throw away. I want to move far from those I once considered my peers, my friends. Their blunders caused the death of my precious boy. I cannot forgive them. Not ever. I turn my gaze out over this wondrous floating land of grassy prairie. I should still be amazed by it all, but only despair fills me. Skaluni was supposed to come with us. He saved us from the fires and destruction of our home world. He fashioned this floating landmass so we could escape and find a new life on Ayash. Once we reach Ayash, that great moon we revere, I will live the rest of my miserable life alone. Perhaps the Howlers will visit from time to time, but the others, the villagers, I can do without. I sigh as a young boy, only a season younger than Skaluni, walks up, smiles and sits next to me. His warm hand takes mine, and I imagine I must feel chilly on his skin. His name is Raver, and he is the youngest member of his family. He's always been frail, thin, and pale. His Bopa often remarked how Raver could not follow in the family tradition of hunting, unless he grows more jewel. I don't know how anyone can force something like that on a child. Rismore wants his son to be like him, and that I understand, but Raver wants to be himself, and he shows that in subtle ways. His hair covers his eyes, and I remember a few conversations I overheard Raver and his Bopa had over that. Raver stares at the ground as his sister, Nicer, walks up to me. Unlike her brother, she's tall for her age, with long and smooth hair. She is a year older than Skaluni. She kneels beside me and embraces me before taking my other hand. These children are quite warm. I feel my heart melt. Perhaps I am being too hard on the others. Not everyone played a part in my child's death. Certainly not these two. We don't speak, as there doesn't seem to be anything worth saying. But tears form in Raver's eyes and flow down his face. Nicer looks at.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?